Ohio State football wrapped up practice number 6 here at the Woody Hayes Athletic Center here on Tuesday, and afterwards we heard from defensive coordinator Jim Knowles and offensive coordinator Brian Hartline. Knowles had a lot to say about Sonny Styles. He said the spring won't be able to sort of narrow down his role and adjustment within the defense, and that'll sort of carry over in the summer and the fall workouts to try and find a role for Sonny Styles, who really, looking at him in the scrimmage on Saturday, he was big, he was physical, he really stood out on that defensive side of the ball. And Jim Knowles also talked about Caden Curry really showing out in that scrimmage as well. As for Brian Hartline, there were a lot of questions about his play calling. He said at this point in the stage in the spring, he doesn't really have many goals that he wants to accomplish with the play calling. He said he obviously wants to have goals with how the offense runs, how the receivers go, since he's still primarily focusing with that position group on the offense. But he said he doesn't really have too many play calling goals because he has nothing to gauge off of. He has no comparison because he's never called plays before. One thing he really did like to talk about, though, was his players, those players in the wide receiver room, specifically Jayden Ballard and Xavier Johnson. Jayden Ballard has really shown out this spring. He showed out in the scrimmage, catching a 50-yard touchdown pass on a double move, and he's also participated in the pro day, and he really turned some heads with some of the routes he's run and really established himself as one of the fastest guys on the team. Someone Marvin Harrison Jr. said is one of the most naturally talented people this Buckeyes team has. And then also Xavier Johnson, who Brian Hartline said is a good running back and a good wide receiver. So they call him Weapon X for a reason. You could see him doing sort of both those duties this fall for the Buckeyes. But for now, this wraps up the Lantern Sports wrap-up show here from the Woody Hayes Athletic Center after practice number 6. Stay tuned for all the coverage coming your way here in the next couple weeks. I'm Casey Smith. Until next time, take care.